Good evening, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Richard Ann back for the second video blog of the day for Saturday, December 6, 2014, around 6:23 p.m. in Belleville, Massachusetts. Been raining on and off today. Highs close to about 40, so everything's falling in the form of wet, liquid rain, which is good because we don't need any snow. Some news to report. The Cornell men's basketball team, beat UMass Lowell today by the score of 71-60. And tonight, UMass Lowell Riverhawks will be playing against Maine Black Bears on the Riverhawks radio network, ESPN 900 in Nashua and 980 WCAP. And that game will also be on the NBC SN. And that's about it on that. And now my next subject is speaking about Lowell, my thoughts on how they could improve downtown Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell, Massachusetts is the fourth largest city in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, having well over 100,000 people. Lowell has had a renaissance in the past several years with so many new housing. They're taking the housing like from the old mills, they're converting them over to condominiums. They have UMass Lowell, which is a great school, adding more buildings and stuff like that. And they're having a lot more done in Lowell, like had a lot of retail that's come in over the past few years, like a new Target and other stuff. Downtown Lowell is a kind of a little bit of a problem area for the city, because there's especially on the streets of Merrimack Street and Market Street, a lot of businesses have come and gone in downtown Lowell, and there's a lot of empty spaces there. Merrimack Street is probably the main street in downtown Lowell, and they have some good businesses there. Like they have like a CVS, a Rainbow store for like clothing. They have a couple of pizza places. They have a bar called Finn's Pub, a Mexican place, and a bakery, and a candy shop, and a few banks and stuff. There's a few empty buildings there. There used to be a Barnes & Noble, but that closed down close to 2 years ago. That's empty. They used to have an Emporium shop, but that's been closed down for 2 years. There used to be a bridal shop right next to the Career Center of Lowell, but that closed down a couple of years ago. And they used to have a Mexican place called the Mambo Grill, but that closed down about a year ago. And Market Street has like a coffee shop, a gourmet coffee shop, a couple of nice restaurants, a nightclub. They used to have a restaurant called Centros, but that closed down. It's going to be a sushi place, and they have a couple of other stuff. And in August of 2014, this past summer, the city of Lowell changed Market Street and Merrimack Street and Central Street to be two ways in downtown, which would improve the traffic flow, which has been a kind of successful two-way street. But a few of the businesses on Merrimack Street closed down, like Giovanni Sportswear closed down because the owner says that affected the traffic pattern, and he lost business because of it. A two-way street, like both ways for downtown Lowell, for like Market Street, Merrimack Street, and Central Street, have been a good flow of traffic in the area and stuff like that. There's a lot of people who says that downtown Lowell should have more of a variety, maybe an anchor store, but there's not enough room to put an anchor store in downtown Lowell. I would like to see an anchor store like a Newberry Comics or something like that, but there's no room in downtown for it. Plus, it's so close to Nashua, New Hampshire, and New Hampshire's tax-free. In Massachusetts, you have to pay the 6.5 sales tax. I don't think like an anchor store. I would love to see an anchor store in downtown Lowell, but there's no room for it. And also, I've heard rumors that a couple of restaurants might be going in there into downtown Lowell, like a chain sandwich shop, which is gourmet, going next to the old Bamboo Mediterranean restaurant and stuff like that. That could be good and stuff like that. Just recently, they don't have like Cravings ice cream stuff and candy shop that closed down. That was kind of a loss because of the business of downtown Lowell and stuff. I think downtown Lowell has potential to be a premium downtown for this for like a big city like Lowell and stuff like that. You don't need like a downtown area where you have every 3-4 corners like a CVS or Subway or Dunkin' Donuts or cell phone store. That's you see that a lot in Boston area, especially downtown Boston and stuff like that. Also, people says the better to improve downtown Lowell getting better, they should move like the LRTA buses to be centrally located at downtown Lowell, like they had years ago, where all the buses that ran for the LRTA bus service in the city of Lowell all terminated at downtown Lowell. They don't terminate there now. They terminate at the Kennedy Center at Gallagher Terminal, where the MBTA commuter rail station is. That's better. That's central. That's better. That's a better location for it. A lot of people say that's that people who don't drive a lot or need public transportation need to go to the Kennedy Center and transfer to a bus that goes downtown. And I think that would not like help bring the businesses to downtown Lowell. Wouldn't like make it more viable if they had all the buses like terminate at downtown Lowell. It would make it more congested, those roads. I like downtown Lowell area stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff to do, like the bars and stuff, and the restaurants is pretty good. They have more potential to add some more stuff, and I like the two-way traffic, in my opinion. Downtown Lowell has a lot of potential to be a premium destination if they plan the strategy right, and I think it's going to be good. I think within the next 5-10 years, downtown Lowell is going to be a destination place for everybody to go, in my opinion. It just has this potential. And that's about it on that, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. I'll be back later for the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about Karl Mailman Malone, Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. Originally, I was going to do one about Mo Vaughn, but he's going to be moved to tomorrow night. See you later, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.